Okay, time to stop the voices.
Alright.
It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Are you writing for Yuri?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see if we can write for Yuri and not Sayori.
Yeah, because
So her are the more intellectual words. So maybe this one?
deep and longer.
Yeah. Extraordinary. What the fuck? Sorry.
Romance.
Romance? Agonizing.
Yeah, there we go. Crimson is Sayori.
Yeah. Vivacious? Yeah, that was her. I just like. Unrestrained. Eternity? Or massacre?
Master.
Existence?
Yes.
Secretive? Technically could go online and cheat.
True.
Misfortune?
Yeah.
Determination?
Deep and extraordinary.
Hurt? Fuck. Depression?
Or
Horror?
Sayori's the rest.
No, Yuri is too.
Yeah, but Sayori is the depression. For this.
Oh, yeah. Intellectual, obviously.
Yes.
Unstable?
Yes.
Frightening?
Hold on. Fatality.
Fatality, where is that?
Outside here.
Oh, vitality. Fatality means death.
Oh.
Incapable? Disorientative?
It's only Sayori.
Inferno?
Fine.
Climax.
There you go.
We did better than the first time.
Yeah.
Hi again, Banana Man. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back in the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Daddy. I hope this isn't overwhelming for a commitment. Making you dive headfirst into literature you're not accustomed to. Oh, come on. Like, he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out for what. But if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga.
Manga is literature.
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat.
Don't worry, guys! Banana Man always gives his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking, like cooking, cleaning my room.
Suyori, that's because your room is so messy, distracting, and you almost set your house on fire once.
Is that so? How come? You and Banana Man can become good friends too.
Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into.
Oh! Yuri even brought you something today, you know?
What? Wait, Sayori?
Me?
Don't be shy.
What is it?
reading.
I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you was a pleasant surprise. Go ahead.
It'll make me happy, no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. We could, discuss it if you wanted to.
This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book.
Oh yeah, by the way, guys, okay, so write down Chip, right?
What?
Chip, if you like her voices for the character.
Why are we making them vote on characters? Like anyone's actually gonna see this video.
Well, they might. Like, who knows?
I'll get like maybe 20 views in a month.
Like, you haven't been on your side. It'll be easy to get views.
Yeah, I'm definitely using you for views.
But definitely, if you think I do a better voice for either Yuri, Banana Man, or Natsuki,
Sayori is the
write
best.
those guys.
Sayori is the best.
Write down Chip's name if you think she does way better at Sayori, Banana Man, Monica. I think you're definitely gonna be doing Sayori and Monica. I'm doing
100%.
Natsuki, 100%. We're just gonna debate on these two. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. I can definitely see Yuri marrying a book.
Yeah. if she was real, I would be competing against the book.
Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time I feel bad for distracting her from her reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Music change.
Alright, I think I'm too far.
Yeah, they might not be able to hear you from there. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and her eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable.
Oh. It's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed it in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this,
That's the book you gave to me, right?
I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason.
Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book?
Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them.
Ah, I see. There's something very obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go because I'm an oblivious idiot. I'll definitely start reading it soon.
I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story.
Is that so? What's it about, anyways? I can make anything sound like a tease in this voice. I love it. Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol in the front corner. It's the fucking Illuminati. Illuminati confirmed. Click.
Alright. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust.
I'd read that.
No matter who does,
What she does.
ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart.
Sounds like my life.
I would love to read that book
Same.
because I love horror.
That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden.
Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Banana Man?
No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry.
I hope so.
He's such a simp. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different because she's a depressed fuck who cuts.
Same. Except the last part.
Oh no, I fit the last part perfectly. Come on, read.
Here goes another argument.
It's just that those kinds of stories will challenge you to look at your life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy
I swear I can say words.
that they believe in. And suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one who letting their own one-sided morals interfere with their villain's plans. I'm sorry. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything.
Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writings fill my thoughts,
Same.
I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange.
That comes into play next playthrough.
That's always me though. Like real life, me ignoring everyone, just reading, and then me saying random weird stuff.
And please stop me if I start talking too much.
I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club, after all.
My knees are hurting.
Tell them to stop hurting.
That's true.
In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? What are you saying? Just a moment ago you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just go get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? Such a tease. I love it. I'm such a tease.
You were the main dude, and then two of the girls. Like,
Oh wow. I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. Shut up, phone. Let me put it on silent. Why the fuck would it go off?
Who knows? Maybe you have a second alarm on.
You just don't even know all the alarms on your phone?
I left my iPod on.
Oop.
Oh wait, I think it's off though.
Okay.
I don't remember.
It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead.
So sorry. I was just...
Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like intimate exchange. my thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side. She catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second guesses all the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of your mannerisms. You remain silent for a moment.
Oh. That's probably a terrible thing to have to do. That's so embarrassing.
Wait, I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I more meant it's kind of cute. Okay, everyone. I did that voice wrong. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I like how both the main character and Monica are such teases. I voice up. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this.
It's not. It's fine.
Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Ow! Alright. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you?
I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way.
In that case, I'll read a little bit more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know.
That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time.
Alright. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with?
I can't wait!
Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Before we end the video, I just want to say, if you haven't already, maybe consider joining my Discord. We have over 100 members, just barely, and fairly active people. As you can see, we've talked today. I'm fairly active in the server myself. We've got plenty of sections. These are just kind of closed off. And yeah, it's a good place if you want to talk and make friends. Everyone's friendly for the most part. And yeah, maybe consider joining. I'd appreciate it. And that's all for today. See y'all.